Welcome back to Gardening with Portia. Today we are going to harvest some sweet potatoes that I had bought from my local super Walmart. I want to say I bought them around the beginning of May. I want to say at the beginning of May I bought these sweet potatoes. This is my first time growing these kind of sweet potatoes. I normally just get the sweet potatoes from the grocery store and grow the slips on them and then just plant the slips, and I always had a great harvest with those, but I wanted to try these since I seen them in the store. So I purchased them, and it looks like I planted these in my raised bed behind my shed the first week of May. So that should make roughly a good 4.5, 5 months that these sweet potatoes has been growing back there. I haven't fertilized them or anything. I just been watering them and letting Mother Nature take over. So yeah, let's go see how they did. As you can see, the grapevines are taking over my walkway. But let's go see how the Walmart sweet potatoes did for me in my garden this year. It's hot out here, y'all. It is definitely hot out here. So here we are. My sweet potatoes definitely done died back a little. I think it was like 3 or 4 potatoes in a pack. I'm really not sure, but I know I planted the whole potato and I just left it. I just don't remember where I planted them at. So I'm just gonna try to dig around and look for the vines coming out the root coming out the soil and start from there. Sweet potatoes do vine and they can attach and start their own sweet potatoes. So I definitely got a mess going on here, but I'm gonna be gentle with it because I don't want to stab the potatoes. The fact that I don't know where they're at is already time consuming, but I don't want to stab them and damage them if I do have any. I wish I knew someone that was growing sweet potatoes like I was, because you can make more sweet potatoes out of all of these vines, which I'm gonna do, but I don't need that many. um, I would not have to purchase sweet potatoes anymore. Whether I get a harvest from this or not, I'll just cut the vines and I'll show you guys and put them in water and let them root, and I'll just continue growing sweet potatoes. Here in Central Florida, we can grow them year round actually. So this is my sweet potato bed. Whatever I harvest here, I'll clean it up and just plant more. I did have turmeric here, and I'm looking because it came back. I thought I harvested all my turmeric, and I guess I didn't, because I found more turmeric in the corner there. So that's always a plus when you find things you wasn't expecting in your garden, or when you thought you harvested all and you didn't. But yeah, let's just dig around here and see what Walmart sweet potatoes did for us. I did not get a good harvest whatsoever, you guys. Like, I'm not disappointed because I have sweet potatoes and like 2 grow bags in my garden. So I'm not disappointed, but I'm disappointed because this is a large raised bed and I didn't get a lot of sweet potatoes. I definitely found the sweet potatoes that I started, that I got from Walmart and put in the ground, but I did not get a lot of sweet potatoes, guys. So buying them from Walmart would be a no-go for me. I will stick with what I know. I will keep these slips and I will root them in some water. And yeah, I'm disappointed. It normally takes sweet potatoes 3 to 4 months to grow, and it's been about 4 to 5 months, and this is all Walmart sweet potatoes gave me. So look what I found. Right above my head is a mango tree that's in my neighbor yard, and it looked like a seed fell in my sweet potato raised bed, and it sprouted, y'all. Check that out. With no help from me, Mother Nature fertilized and produced this mango seed, and it start flowering. I don't need another mango tree. It's a pretty big one right above my head, so I'll go ahead and get rid of that. So I went ahead and finished cleaning up. I made a mistake and pulled a turmeric plant, but I'm for to replant him. I'm gonna save them, you guys. I'm gonna put them back down there. But yep, this bed is pretty much cleaned up and ready ready to be replanted in. I'm gonna go ahead and make me some slips real quick. I'll let the slips sit in some water. I don't know, maybe about a week or two. It don't take long at all. But I will drop some fertilizer in this bed now that I cleaned it up. Let it sit, mulch it, let that sit for about a week or two, and then I'll just go ahead and replant me some sweet potato slips, because I'm not giving up. This will be my sweet potato bed, and I will have a great harvest in this bed, just like I do my bag, my potted sweet potatoes, should I say, that I have growing in grow bags in my yard. This is where I want them to grow at in my garden. This is their home. So we're just gonna start all over, fertilize it, mulch it, and we're gonna plant again, guys. This time though, I'm gonna stick with the slips. From now on, I'm only planting sweet potato slips. I am not planting the whole sweet potato. I'm just trying to grab me a couple of slips. I don't need much for this little area behind my shed. Once the sweet potatoes in the grow bags are done, I won't be planting sweet potatoes in the grow bags. This will be the area I plant them in. I just wanted to experiment with the Walmart brand sweet potatoes and planting the whole sweet potato. So now that I see that doesn't work for me, I will go ahead and put my slips in this raised bed. That's what I do in the grow bags. Again, I just put the slips, let them catch a couple of roots, and then I stick them in the grow bag. So here I'm just looking for some good slips to start, to get started anyway. I don't need that many, but again, once the ones in the grow bag get done, I'll do the same thing, and I'll clip some of them and root them and just continue the process. But yeah, I'm trying to find some nice size slips that I can go ahead and start rooting in water now. And by the way, you can eat the sweet potato leaves. I have tried them. I personally don't like them. It got a little bit of a sweet taste, especially if you pick the young ones, but I'm definitely not a fan of them at all. We had some pretty good rain a couple of days ago. So over there in my sink, I still got some rainwater there. So I'm just putting it in a water bottle, and I'm just for to drop some of these slips in these water bottles. I think I might get like 2 water bottles. I don't think I need that many. But yeah. And then I'm just gonna leave them in there until they catch root. So this is the moment we've been waiting for. I found the 3 potatoes that was originally in the bag that I bought from Walmart, all ate up. I think I actually let them stay too long, just to be honest with you. Um, but that's either here or there. I have one potato right here that was growing slips out of it, as you could tell. I'm gonna break them up and I'm gonna put them in some water. I'm gonna put them in my kitchen sink because, as you can tell, they're very small and thin. So I don't even know if they will survive. But I'm gonna break them off and stick them in some water in my kitchen sink and see, can I get those to root. But that was a pretty good sized potato right there. Probably one of the best ones I got in the bucket. But yeah, very, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed with this harvest, you guys. I mean, I'm so glad that I have them growing other places, but like, to me, I've just wasted a nice space in my garden that I could have planted something else in it. But it's a learning process. This is what I got out of those 3 potatoes that I got from Walmart. This is the harvest I got. I mean, they are nice sizes, but it's whatever. On to the next. Nothing's gonna stop my show. We put a do it all over again. We put to run it back, you guys. We put to prep this bed, fertilize this bed, mulch this bed, let these roots catch, and we're going to replant. Just like that. I went and got another water bottle. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do 2 water bottles, and I think it's like 4 slips in each water bottle. Very disappointed. But I found out I got turmeric, and I found a piece of ginger that I thought I harvest all my ginger. Um, Very excited about that. It's just a little piece. I'm gonna show y'all in just a moment. It's just a little piece, but you can tell it's been there for a while because it got its hard skin on it. So I was very excited about that. I love ginger. It's nothing I can do, nothing much I can do with it. It's just a small piece. All my other ginger, I use it for my smoothies, or I air fry it and make it a powder. But this is just a small piece I didn't even know I had. I thought I had done harvest all my ginger out of this bed. But again, I found turmeric and I found a small piece of ginger in here. I guess the sweet potato leaves was covering it up, so I didn't see it. But yay for that. So I'm gonna put the sweet potatoes in my compost bin, and here's my grow bag, one of my grow bags. And as you can tell, I got a sweet potato trying to grow out of it, but that's just one of my grow bags that is growing sweet potatoes in my garden, and I got it crawling up the trellis. So, and that's ginger in that bag as well. So I'm very excited about that. This is one of the roots from my sweet potato, and I'm just gonna go and stick this right in my raised bed that we just cleaned up, and we're gonna let that one take off since that one already has roots on it. The rock and roll, I fertilized it with some liquid fertilizer and dropped some light mulch on it, watered it down, and she is ready to go. Turmeric still doing good. You guys on my next video. Stay tuned. I'm gonna show you what I made with the small harvest of sweet potatoes that we just harvested. I call myself making sweet potato chips, and I got them in the oven, so stay tuned for that.